normal is an anomaly. Welcome, appraisers, to the special preview for
Всем привет.
NTE version 1.1.
Так, сегодня посмотрим...
I'm your host, Light. Great to
Так.
see you all again. In today's preview, designer Baggy and I will walk through everything that's coming in the new version.
Hi everyone, I'm Baggy from the NTE design team. So glad to be here.
So, Baggy, what's in store for this version? New espers? New gameplay? New story?
Well, let's set the stage with a quick preview video.
Thanks to our correspondent for that report. That was the latest on the Tomato Devil incident. Now for a special feature. The Sunward Resort, founded with the support
Anyway,
of the
it's good that the kid came back.
The kid did come back, but the personality is different. It's as if a different person came back.
Do you think somehow the kid got swapped? I've heard of similar things lately.
What the heck are you saying?
The resort sponsor, renowned philanthropist Anana, had this to say. I believe the experience of forming an emotional bond with
So loud.
О, новая локация. Сейчас, по идее, должны хаоса показать. О, кстати, без маски газ лучше.
In the main story episodes so far, we've already had our first encounter with the mysterious organization known as the Scarlet Letter. But that was only the beginning. An organization member suddenly resurfacing? Faces we thought we'd never see again? Intel on the whereabouts of the betrayer? Nothing is what it seems.
Sounds like our run-ins with the Scarlet Letter are far from over.
Right, but I won't give too much of the story away just yet. Let's jump into some gameplay footage instead.
О, это новый остров. Довольно миленько. Новая территория добавят, которую. Тут а-ля что-то тропическое. Нам что, дадут поуправлять яхтой? Было бы неплохо. Подсолнухи. А, кстати, возможно, что только по воде. Там что-то они показали яхту, что, ну, на этом кате можно, типа, доехать. Возможно, будем управлять. Солнцевод. Это что, название острова? Так, новая аномалия.
In version 1.1, appraisers will pass through Sunward Island and take in the coastal scenery just outside Heathrow. There's also a brand new location anomaly, the Corridor of Echoes, within which you'll square off against new enemies.
Ох, а тут красиво. Это что, типа аномалия все так? Нет, это новая аномалия. Зона.
We'll leave the rest as surprises for you to discover in-game.
All right, make sure to jot down our first redeem code now. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
О, промокод.
Welcome back. Let's skip the small talk and go straight to what everyone's been waiting for. The new character reveals.
Wow, jumping right in. So, who's joining the team this time?
Actually, she's already an old friend of ours. Say hi to Lacrimosa.
Вот, по идее, баннеры с Лакримозой и Хаосом как раз и выйдут в начале июня.
As ETD4's lovable little ace, Lacrimosa has a habit of turning up half asleep in the most unexpected of places. And she's known to stop dead in her tracks at the sight of a tomato jelly vending machine. But quirks aside, she's still one of ETD's most dependable members, and she'll always show up when you need her.
I'm sure everyone already knows Lacrimosa by now. From the new Helios incident to the Tomato Devil incident, we've all seen her in action. So, Baggy, can you walk us through her Esper ability and combat kit?
Of course! Lacrimosa's Esper ability attribute is Chaos. With that, she can conjure all kinds of objects out of thin air. And she can even copy enemies along with their combat techniques, creating exact duplicates that fight using their original moves.
But a quick heads up here, some of these effects only unlock after you complete Lacrimosa's spin-off quests.
In combat, Lacrimosa controls her
Мне
Esper
почему-то ульта у
constructs
нее
to
не
attack
нравилась.
enemies and applies the Nightmare effect to her targets. Nightmare deals 1 tick of chaos damage per second over 3 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. When she unleashes her ultimate, Working Day Judgment, her Esper constructs sweep a wide area, applying Nightmare to all affected enemies and instantly maxing out their stacks.
Let's check out some live gameplay of Lacrimosa in action.
О, новый костюм у нее.
Lacrimosa. Angry.
Now that we've seen Lacrimosa in combat, let's take a look at the new outfits she'll be getting in version 1.1.
Самый первый это, похоже, домашний был. Не, вот это что-то так
While we're on
себе,
the
что-то ей не
topic, there's
подходит.
one more thing I'd like
А
to
вот
mention.
другие прикольные.
We've been listening closely to all the feedback on character models, and we've gone back and reworked several of them. Here's a look at how some of those updates turned out. Among the characters you just saw, there's one you've already fought alongside who's joining the roster in 1.1. That's Chaos, one of the heavy hitters in ETD6. Chaos usually comes across as upright with zero tolerance for evil. But once you get to know him, you'll find he's also a battle maniac, kinda blunt, and a bit of a chatterbox. Chaos's Esper ability attribute is Lakshana. He can summon a thick fog with his Esper ability and shape it however he wants. Most of the time, he molds it into a hound that fights at his side. The heavier the karma those around him carry, the more fog he seems to have to work with. Out in the open world, Chaos can leave his hound behind as a teleport anchor, and teleport back to the hound whenever he wants.
So basically, you get to drop your own teleport waypoints.
Exactly. In combat, Chaos uses his attacks to build up crime charges, and marks his targets with a warrant effect when his skills or ultimate connect. He spends his crime charges to unleash a follow-up attack that deals heavy damage. While warrant is in effect, all of his damage to that target is amplified for a set amount of time. His ultimate, Retribution, doesn't just apply warrant on hit, it also amps up the heavy follow-up damage that comes after.
Chaos is also getting outfits with a totally unique style, so appraisers will get to see a very different side of him.
Его же тоже вроде как можем домой приглашать будут. какой-то побочный вариант.
In version 1.1, Scarborough Fair will run 2 limited boards back-to-back, Fading Reverie and Forsaken Path, featuring limited S-Class characters Lacrimosa and Chaos respectively.
That's right. The Fading Reverie board will run for 21 days, and Forsaken Path will run for 14. So make sure to keep an eye on those windows.
Running alongside the limited boards are the Skin Perks events. The outfits shown on screen can drop directly from the boards, and they're also guaranteed once you hit a set number of total rolls on the map.
Некоторые костюмы, да, это за определенные эти получим, а эти вот этот на ямоке выбивать.
The Nocturne Special and the Pursuit Special, running on the same schedule as their matching limited boards.
Quick reminder for appraisers. When 1.1 goes live, part of the inventory in the exchange shop is also getting refreshed. You'll be able to spend lost pieces in the shop on dice and up to 20 tri-keys. Before we move on to what's next, let's drop the second redeem code of the preview. Don't forget to redeem it before it expires. We've covered the new story and characters. What else is the new version bringing?
Hold on, there's actually a bit more on those 2 characters we haven't shown yet. In version 1.1, leveling up your bond with Lacrimosa and Chaos gradually unlocks Ride Along, Move In, and a handful of new interactions. Let's take a look at a quick gameplay demo.
Ну, это с Лакимозой дома. Самодействие. Конец, мужские персонажи хоть можем с собой брать. Что? Как понять одноименно женских, мужских нельзя? Я ничего не перепутала.
We're opening up the city hangout storyline for Lacrimosa and Chaos. So keep an eye out while exploring the city. You might just bump into them.
Why don't we sneak in a quick teaser of some new footage?
Ну это было в квесте с ней.
I have to say, these chance encounters are exactly the kind of thing you want to capture and remember. And wouldn't it be great?
Чат приложения Bagel, новое обновление будет.
Oh, speaking of sharing,
Есть.
some good news on that.
Нонтеговый фотоальбом. О, Bagel откроет.
Entering its testing phase. Want to share something? Do it on Bagel. Open up your in-game photo album, post about your day, share real moments from Heathero, and find people who get you. Bagel is also going to be your go-to source for in-game inspiration. Wondering which spots in Heathrow make for the best photos? Just scroll Bagel and you'll find what you're looking for.
So, are we talking likes, follows, and bookmarks? Don't tell me, there's an algorithm pushing posts too?
Yep, the whole package.
За публикацию что-то
And on
там
top of that,
получаем
appraisers can earn praise jam by posting
какую-то
and
валюту,
featured bits,
которую может
which you can
тратить.
spend at the bagel shop for in-game items.
Sounds great. But is Bagel going to force everyone to be social? What about the introverts among us?
No worries. Bagel's content feed is randomized, so there's no forced social interaction. After all, the whole point of Bagel is to make city life feel more enriching and authentic for everyone. There's a lot more to it, but we'll let appraisers discover the rest in-game once version 1.1 is live.
So, what other intel can we share today? Anything else you've prepared for us?
Actually, I've got plenty to share. A lot of you have probably heard about the Heathrow detention facility by now. Recently, a crew of thugs calling themselves the Tornado Gang got locked up there. Even behind bars, they refuse to clean up their act and keep picking on anyone weaker than them. Their leader, Tornado, is basically running the place.
Let me guess. Appraisers are about to teach these repeat offenders a serious lesson?
That's right, and combat works a little differently this time around. Let's take a look.
Типа босс.
Wow, this is real fist-to-the-face, hand-to-hand combat. Is this just
Вообще, это новая активность, бойцовский
Not at
клуб.
all. After you beat Tornado, you'll unlock a brand new city stamina activity, the Fight Club. It comes in solo and matchmaking modes, with matchmaking supporting bouts of up to 4 players.
That sounds pretty fun. But we do want to put a quick disclaimer out there. These
Подпольная
bouts are
петля,
all in good fun, and we
что
can
там,
confirm
мини-игры
no
с
fighters
гонками.
were harmed in the making of this mode.
After 1.1 goes live, we're also adding the Underground Circuit mode to our racing minigame. It's a mode along the lines of a no-holds-bar bumper brawl, with matchmaking for 6 players.
Wait. No holds barred and brawl? Is this even a real race anymore?
That's debatable. Unlike normal races, you can't summon your own vehicle here. When the opening countdown
Новый вид
hits,
гонок,
6
короче,
vehicles
где
spawn at
случайную
Players
машину
grab one
надо
for themselves.
успеть
And during the
взять.
phase, players can't attack each other.
So whoever grabs the best car wins? Where's the brawl in that?
Hang on, here's where it gets good. For starters, when you get in, you can still choose to drive or ride in the passenger seat. And the 2 players in the same car are considered teammates. Second, every car that spawns comes preloaded with weapons by default. And both the driver and passenger can use them to attack other vehicles and players. If you bring a vehicle's durability down to 0, it explodes, and the players inside are instantly KO'd and out of the race. Attacking players directly damages the character they're currently using, and once all 4 of their characters go down, that player is eliminated.
Oh, now I see how the brawl part works. So whether you team up with your passenger on the fly or go your own way,
Ну,
there's
еще и
some real strategy to
атаковать
call.
еще можем будет.
So are the weapons the same for every car?
Yes, every car starts with the same default weapon,
Так,
but weapon crates are placed at intervals along the track. Drive into one, and your car picks up a specific weapon.
What kinds of weapons are we talking about?
First up is the default weapon, your standard semi-auto fire. Pick up a shotgun, and you'll deal area damage. while the Gatling lets you unload a continuous high-speed barrage.
Anything heavier than that?
Oh yeah, there's a rocket launcher that fires once every few seconds. And on hit, it triggers a big AoE explosion. On top of that, there's a special item called Fire Support. Picking it up doesn't replace your current weapon, but it lets you call in a precision missile that homes in on whoever's currently in first place. If you're already in first, it targets second instead.
Yikes! Getting hit by one of those is gonna basically wipe out your car's durability. Are you just toast at that point?
Not at all. Out on the track, you'll also come across tire repairs. Drive into one to fix your tires and recover some vehicle durability. Just keep in mind, this item only
Короче, в этом режиме можно кушать машины, потом вот как раз ему комплекты попадаются.
We'll let the appraisers discover that for themselves.
All right, I'll definitely be one of the first to try this out when the update drops. That wraps up the gameplay portion. Coming up next, we're putting up the third redeem code of today's preview. Make sure to redeem it before it expires. See you in a bit.
Третий промокод. Пауша. Ну да, здание там уже есть.
So, the Porsche collab is finally here? Ever since the game launched, we've only been able to look at the Porsche building and the cars parked outside. With nothing else we could really interact with.
Костюмы?
Don't
Что?
worry,
Что?
we've got you covered. Version 1.1.
А, это еще
brand
новые
new
костюмы.
vehicle, The Porsche 918 Spider. Brand new collab outfits.
В честь коллаборации. Ой, новый дом, резиденция, что-то Пегас.
And a brand new property, Pegasus Residence.
А, вот это новый дом.
The property comes with a car elevator, so appraisers can drive their vehicles right up to their floor.
Да, как я понимаю, тут можно машину будут поднимать как раз наверх. С парковки. Тренажеры. Их еще не было. Интересно, по стоимости будут дороже, чем этот самый дорогой, который сейчас, ну, который с гаражом на несколько машин, с отдельной территорией.
So how do we actually get the collab vehicle? And what about the collab outfits we just saw in the video?
The collab vehicle, the Porsche 918 Spider, along with this round's
Костюмы получим с помощью розыгрыша, который можно использовать как раз и свои анулиты и фонды потратить.
Version 1.1 also comes with more events, where appraisers can earn rewards like Analyth, expansion cores, and funds. For full details, keep an eye on our official accounts across all platforms.
Ну, это все события. Клуб этот бойцовский. Пиксельный.
We're also rolling out ongoing improvements across the game. We've put the full list in the patch notes, so praisers, take a
Новые
moment to look it over.
улучшения.
Coming right up. When version 1.1 goes live, the daily login event opens back up. Log in for a total
Дали
of 7
подарочек на
days during
добавок
the event to
все.
claim 10
Ну
solid
так, на
dice.
почту.
After the version 1.1 update drops,
А
we'll
как?
be sending all appraisers a Heathrow special gift pack via in-game mail. Please
Так, а
trust
когда?
that we're committed to building Heathrow into the city you've all been hoping for. Going forward, we'll be holding ourselves to a higher standard, so we don't put appraisers through experiences like that again.
And with that, today's
Ну,
special
я думаю,
preview
еще
is
скажу,
just
кого
about
можно
wrapped
будет
up.
приглашать.
Thank you all
Дома.
so much for taking the time to watch.
Thanks, everyone. And one quick announcement. Now, there's more ways to play NTE. Pre-registration is officially live on Steam, the Epic Game Store, and the Samsung Galaxy Store. Head over to your preferred storefront, search for Neverness to Everness, hit that wishlist and pre-register button so you're ready to jump in across multiple platforms. We're also thrilled to announce that we'll be teaming up with NVIDIA's GeForce Now cloud gaming service. Our goal is to bring appraisers an even smoother, more accessible cross-device experience in the future. Keep an eye on our official channels for more updates. Lastly, we hope to see more appraisers enjoying city life in NTE and creating memories in Heathrow that are uniquely their own.
And that's a wrap on today's preview. See you next time. Bye.
Пожалуй, все. Ладно, тогда пока. Попозже будем и в Геншин походить.